Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to another brand new week here at Hunky Dory TV. We are super excited today. It is our last day of our 12 days of Christmas, and I think we've saved the best till last. It's a very, very good deal that we've got for you today. It is absolutely fantastic. But we have got all of those offers that we've had available. They are still on the website, what stock we have left as well. So if there's anything that you've missed, if you want to go back and see any of the other deals that we brought you since the 1st of December, you can, of course, do that as well. But yeah, we've got a wonderful deal today. I'm very excited. I'm going to introduce everybody before I get too excited. We've got Emily in the producer corner. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm very well.
Very well, very well. I think she's lying. It's been a little bit stressful this morning. We've got some major gremlins. I think Dory's brought in reinforcements today, and it's slightly disastrous, but it's fine. Don't worry. In demonstration station, it's Rachel.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rach. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well too.
Very well.
But I am actually very well.
Actually very well. She's not lying. No lies. She's actually very well. How is your snow?
It's not too bad actually.
Not too bad.
Yeah, but we missed it being down in Birmingham. So we come back and it's like, oh God, it's actually
Snow everywhere. Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
it's
nice.
Not too bad.
Emily, have you had snow?
No, just a lot of ice.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
We're by the coast, aren't we? We're not very
Yeah,
snowy
that's
over here.
true.
We don't get blessed with it often. Blessed, cursed, whatever you prefer. We don't get it very often, but it's very, very icy. It's very, very slippy. Very slippy. It is awful out there today. So I hope you're all wrapped up nice and warm wherever you are, whether you've got
Inside.
snow or ice. Stay in, watch us,
Watch
get yourself a
us.
brew, and do some crafting instead. It's much safer.
sounds good.
Much safer. Okay, shall we have a look at this week's Win It Weekly? Look at this fantastic bundle that you could be winning this week. Oh my words. It is our Moonstone Dies Fairy Petals Ultimate Collection that's worth £59.96, and we've got 2 winners that will win this fabulous die collection. These are absolutely stunning, launched back in September for our 14th birthday. They are just beautiful dies that are so easy to use, and they could be yours, but you need to answer our question correctly. Can we have a look at the question? How long does it take for a tree to reach the ideal Christmas tree height? Is it A, 3 years? Is it B, 3 years? Or is it C, 15 years? Do you know, funny story, at the weekend, we went past, because we went to the lakes for the weekend, also disastrous, but that's for another day. And we drove past, we went to South Lakes Safari Zoo on Saturday, and we drove past this place that was selling Christmas trees, and they had like, at the side there was like a Christmas tree farm, I guess, where they grow them. And they had, oh my gosh, they were so tiny. They were like little tiny Christmas trees, but they were perfect, you know, but tiny.
Perfectly done.
And we actually talked about this. We said, how long does it actually take? We actually...
Yeah, because you just think they're just there, don't
Yeah.
you? But
How
they're
long
not.
does it actually take for them to get that tall?
It should be 9 years.
The other answer should be 9 years. So is it 3 years, 9 years, or 15 years? Let us know what you think. Yeah, it's very, very interesting, isn't it? Emily, your question last week was wonderful. So on Saturday night when the footy was on, the Coca-Cola advert came on, and I was like, did you know?
I love this, using the fact.
It was so funny. And Mark was like, oh yeah. And I was like, but did you know that in
you know?
1931 they commissioned a Dutch artist
Ooh.
to create the Santa that we all know and love? And he was just like, right. It was very funny. I told you these questions would come in useful. Okay, shall we have a look at today's deal for you? We're going to go straight to the pack shop because it is incredible. Look at that deal. Your Prism craft markers and handbook complete bundle, including all 14 packs, that's 84 pens in total, plus your handbook for just £74.93. That's literally half price.
That's amazing.
It's 89p per pen.
Wow.
Per pen. That's incredible, isn't it? For a double-ended alcohol marker, that is absolutely crazy price. Maybe this has been on your Christmas wish list for a few months, and you've been hanging on, and now you've just thought, yeah, today's the day, this is the
Get
best
it.
price ever. You're getting a full spectrum of colours within there, and the pens themselves are just amazing. We love all of our different colouring pens, but our Prism craft markers were in fact our very first kind of colouring medium that we released, and this pen and this shape was the reason why we came up with the brand name Prism, because obviously it's that triangular shape. And it is just so useful because it's triangular, it doesn't roll off your desk. One of my favourite things, because there's nothing worse than putting your pens down and they roll all over the place. It's a nightmare, isn't it? It does obviously have that double end as well, so you've got your bullets kind of nib there, which is great for your finer details, but my favourite has to be that chisel tip, because it just gives you fantastic coverage for your larger areas. But they are wonderful, and you are going to get all 84 colours in there, plus your handbook for £74.93. What an absolute bargain that is. It's just amazing. You can buy the sets individually. Let's run through the colours for you so you can see the selections that you're going to be able to get. So you can buy them individually for £5.99. So maybe if you've got a couple of pens that are running out and you want to replace some, then this is ideal. You're going to get all your pinks. Look at all the fabulous colours you're getting in there. You've got that gorgeous blush pink there with your 557. We are going to get our cool greys. So they're all CGs on the bottom. You're also going to get your black included in that one as well. But your cool greys are brilliant for kind of outlining your work. Once you've done your stamp designs, they look beautiful just with that little pale grey outline. You're going to get your greens. 427 is one of my favourite greens.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I like 414 as well.
Especially 424.
Yes, that's another good one. Yeah. Then you're going to get your warm greys. So just like your cool greys, but with a slightly warmer tone to them. You're also going to get your neutral grey in there as well. So that one's completely neutral. It's not warm, it's not cool. It's an in-betweeny. We've got our blues. Sorry, I keep going too far and they're super glary, aren't they? So in there you're getting all your pale blues. You do also get 461. It looks a bit creamy on the top there, but it is in fact a really super pale blue. It's this one down here. It's really, really pale. You're also going to get your darks. This one's got my other favourite green in, 429. This is a lovely selection of colours, isn't it? It's beautiful. That purple there as well is lush. And you can get your browns. So in there you can see you've got all different shades of your browns in there. I'm not finished.
Oh no.
Not finished. It's not even half of them. Well, I'm not going to be able to show you them all now anyway.
Yeah,
Emily's saving the day. She's crawling around on her hands and knees. I don't know if this was one of mine or if it's one that's actually fallen over.
No, it looks like one of yours.
It's one of mine. We'll keep it anyway. Is that one of mine? We'll have it anyway. We'll have it.
We'll show it again.
We'll show it. If you've seen it again, apologies. So we've got our purples. Ooh.
I love them.
I
That
love
one's
those
my
colours.
favourite one.
I love these kind of like heathery purples that we've got. These are really nice. And I do love this one. It's like a proper aubergine, isn't it? It's so lush. Then we have got our turquoises.
Oh, no.
Again, fabulous colours. You're going to get your brights. So that's got a good range of colours in. If you haven't used them before and you maybe just want to try a couple of sets, the best ones to try are your brights, pastels or your darks, because they're the ones that have got like a mixed colouring. I'll show you all of those in the end actually so I can explain what I mean. You're going to get your reds, which have got some kind of pinky reds in there as well. You're going to get your neutrals. So this is great. It's got like all your different kind of skin tones in there, so it's brilliant for that. And then of course your pastels, and your pastels come with that colourless blender as well. So let me grab you your pastels, your darks and your brights. So you can see that's going to give you a real selection of colour for you to maybe kind of just have a try with them, and then you can, you know, maybe get some of the other colour sets where it's like kind of just greens, but to give you a bit of a broader spectrum of colours, and these are brilliant for just having a little try with. But of course the best value is in that bundle, because not only are you getting the pens for just 89 pence each, you're also going to get that incredible handbook, which for your alcohol markers I think is kind of an essential.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they are, I wouldn't say they're harder to use, I think they just take a little bit more practice.
Yeah.
They're not as
They're not as forgiving, are they?
as easy to use kind of straight off like our water-based mediums. You do need to do a little bit more work with your blending and your colouring. So if you're a little bit, you know, unsure, your handbook is going to absolutely make it a whole lot easier for you. You can see you get a much bolder colour with your craft markers than you do your water-based products. Your colour goes down really nicely. Obviously the book's going to talk to you all about the different pens. Obviously you've got that colour chart as well. If you download this and print it out, so this one, print it out off the website and colour it in, it gives you a really good feel for all the different colours. But in here we're giving you all those different colour blends as well, all the different pens that you can use together to create your own fabulous colour blends for hair, skin, you know, all sorts of things like that. Talks to you about the colourless blender, because it is the biggest lie ever, the name on that pen, because it isn't actually a blender. Look at this. Look how cool that looks.
Yeah, that does look really good.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just doing your blending by kind of flicking, and then there's all sorts of different projects in here as well. So it really is going to help you, and just hold your hand and make it a whole lot easier in using those pens. You do also need the correct cardstock to use with it, and this is an absolute whopper. My goodness me.
Wow, that is.
Isn't it? Look at the price as well, Rach.
Yeah. Oh my god.
$12.99.
Wow.
I mean, even if you're not going to use this for colouring in on, this is
Yeah.
card blank material.
Definitely.
£12.99 for 100 A4 sheets. That could be 100 A5 cards for $12.99. That's insane,
That's
isn't
a
it?
lot.
Absolute bargain there. Should be £19.99. Look at it. It's an absolute brick of cardstock. You 100% need this in your life. Even if you're not into the pens. If this is the only thing you buy today, you need this.
Get that.
You know, I mean, if you're making smaller cards, A5 obviously is the biggest, but let's go down to A6. There's 200 A6 cards. It's
So
insane.
that much. You won't get that anywhere else.
It's crazy. I might have to get one of these for Joseph. He's a bit obsessed
Is
with card.
he? Oh. I do like white card though. There's something
I know,
about
there is,
it,
isn't there? Like for matte and
Yeah.
layer, anything
Yeah,
at all, it's
definitely.
just fantastic.
Just get it.
It is amazing. Okay, Rach, we're coming over to
Oh,
you.
I was too busy
Too
looking
engrossed,
at the
weren't
pens.
you, in the prices and the deals then?
Right, so we're going to start off by just doing something with the pens. So let's just move all these out of the way for now. So I've got some of our Ink Me card. I'm just going to cut this down and we're going to cut it. Let's cut it to 5.5 because I have got some matte and layers as well. Right. And then I've also bought in our ruler.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, and I've got the reds as well, because these are, even though they're red, there are some like really nice salmony oranges.
Yeah, there's some
in
lovely colours in
here.
there.
And there's some like pinks as well. And what we're going to do with our ruler, I'm just going to turn it over, and then we're going to use all these black lines on our
Oh,
ruler
like the grids?
to just line it up with our paper. And we're going to go with the chisel nib, and I'm just going to draw some lines going down, and we're going to make like a background.
Okay.
Just using our pens and our ruler and the different nibs as well, because depending on what nib you use,
Yeah, it's
it
going
will
to give you a
depend
different
on
finish,
the
isn't
line.
it? And why do you turn the ruler over?
See, I'm not sure whether this is true, but when I was at school, I remember that if you did it with on the other way,
Yeah.
when you pull the ruler away,
Oh, it would kind of pull the ink.
yeah, it pulls the ink.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, it might not do it with your alcohol markers as
No.
much because they do dry very
They
quickly.
do dry.
But oh, that's a really good tip though.
Right, and we're gonna. So I've done 3 there, making sure that this is a straight line, straight as you can get it. I'm just gonna use.
Oh,
Let's do it that way, and then I can hold it with a hand.
don't
my
add
hand.
to our disastrous
I
day, Rachel.
know. It's gonna be a good day.
It is. It is.
So we're just gonna go in and just make some more lines, just with that thinner tip, and then. So I've used the darker colour first. Now, if you use the darker colour, then I've also got this salmony orangey reddy colour. And we're going to turn our card round, and if you use the light one after, then it makes like where the red colour is, it makes it go a bit lighter. And then let's just make some
Ooh, I'm
more.
loving how this looks.
Yeah, I was just thinking of something. So if you do get these and you like want to try them out and you don't
Just-
have stamps, to get a feel for the pens.
And
You
is,
can
are
make
you
some
just
really
doing,
cool
are you
stuff.
measuring those lines out at all at the
I'm
spacing, or
not,
is it
no.
just kind of random and by eye?
Yeah, I mean, as I say, so if you use the grids on there, you can kind of like line it up. So I've been doing it with the first set of lines, but you can do them random. You can do them random. You could do any kind of line really. Let's just go in with the thinner one, and let's just put a few little lines here.
Oh, Claudia says my husband wasn't sure what to give me for Christmas.
Oh, well,
Now problem
Now,
solved.
yeah,
Are you going to get the
definitely so.
markers, Claudia? Let us know.
right, so now we've got our background, and if you can see like where the red bit
Yeah.
is, it's starting to show that's other colour.
It looks so cool.
Right.
I just love colouring in with these.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. There's something therapeutic. Full stop about colouring, isn't there? But with these,
just sit here and
I don't know. I love it.
I think because quite a lot of the colours, like you've got the different shades, so it's quite easy to match them together. Because sometimes it's quite hard to find that like exact shade that's just a bit darker to do like these shadows and stuff. Right, so I've just gone in with so these are our essentials stamps, and I'm using the happy birthday one just to put a sentiment just at the bottom of there. And just move these out of the way. Let's bring our trimmer back in. So I've also brought in some of our duo colour papers, and what I've done, these are so good because
Look at that
I've matched it, and I was like, wow, that's absolutely amazing. So I'm really happy with that.
That could be a really cute Christmas card. Actually, do it in like
Definitely,
in the red, so it
yeah.
looks like a tartan, doesn't it?
Yeah, or even like candy canes.
Yeah, that would be really
Yeah,
nice.
you could do any kind of colour. You can mix and match through the different packs. Right, let's get. So I'm going to use some gold now. I thought they're quite warm colours, so I thought the gold would match quite well with this. So we've got 5.5. Let's just do it. So 5 3/4. And then let's bring in our orangey colour and cut that down to 6. And then let's start building up our card. So I've got a 6x6 card blank for this, and just going to go in and stick all these pieces down just using our double-sided tape. And then
You can obviously use the pens to do your mats and layers as well, can't you?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If you just use your white cardstock and use the pen to go around the edges, you can perfectly match
your
mat layers as well.
Idea. Yeah, especially I do like to do that if like you stamp in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, your image just to get that colour so it all ties in with your image. Right, so let's put our gold on.
Nice.
Just to make our next colours pop.
Very,
And
very
we've got our
cute.
pink.
Diane's just said, I don't know how I'm going to cope from Thursday. I'm going to miss my hunky-dory fix every day as I start a new job.
Oh,
well,
no.
congratulations on your new job, Diane. And you can always watch us back later on
Definitely.
when you get home on Facebook and on YouTube. You don't have to watch us live.
I do actually sometimes do this, apart from if it's me that's on.
You don't watch yourself back?
No.
Do you not?
No, I don't think I could stand my voice.
Yeah, it's something that you do get used to that. But yeah, every time they play the VT at Hobby Maker, like when I'm sat in the office,
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah. There's me.
it's awful. I watch back quite often. I check up on you all, you see. So I
Someone's
do
got
watch
to.
back regularly. So yeah, it's a handy feature to be able to watch
Yeah,
back.
definitely. Right, so let's just stick our last one on.
Oh, it looks fab, doesn't it?
And there we go.
It's so cute.
So that's just using our pens and just a little bit of card.
And a ruler.
So,
We've all got a
yeah,
ruler,
and a
haven't we?
ruler.
And if you don't have a ruler, you can grab our ruler off the website. It's
Perfect.
fabulous. It's wonderful. But I like that little tip of just using it upside down so that when you kind of pull it away. I totally get that. I've done it before myself with
that's
like the
it.
brush markers using the fine nib, and you've moved the ruler and it's kind of dragged the ink away with it, hasn't it? Oh, top tip. Thank you so much, Rachel. I've been so
problem.
engrossed in Rachel's demo, I haven't got anything ready. Let me let me get some stuff. Bear with. Okay. Oh, Emily's fabulous though. Look at this. It's like a,
I
like
know.
a tray.
So organised.
It's like a bring a board. Today it's pearlescent powders. It's not snacks, but we'll take it. Okay, are you ready? Now, we emailed about this at the weekend. I told you those gremlins, they've been in full force over the weekend and this morning, and they've caused all sorts of dramas. And I believe that when the category was set up, you couldn't actually see anything in it for day number 10. So on Saturday, we have these wonderful Prism powders, half price. Should be £39.96, now £19.98 for all 12 pots. And these are going to last you absolutely ages. Let me get you the boards first of all, because this is going to be the best way to kind of see them. Oh no, this one's a bit damaged. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, so these are in the sets. If I just move those out of the way. There you go, look at that. So this is set 1, and you're going to get the 3 different colours. So we've got the glistening gold, the burnished bronze, and the shimmering silver. Now they don't look overly sparkly in places, but when you kind of move them around, you can see that wonderful shimmer. So I think this one here is where they've been kind of painted, been mixed with water and used as a paint. You can see that shimmer is just insane. These ones here are where you've kind of dropped some water onto your cardstock and then just kind of sprinkled the powders in, and look at all the different colours that you get in there. It's like an explosion of colour. It's wonderful, isn't it? And then I'm not 100% sure about this one.
I know.
Because it's kind of much paler, and I think this one here is where we kind of use Versamark and then just these on the top. But these boards are incredibly battered. They've done the rounds. Look at them, bless them.
Been here, there, everywhere.
This one is our set 3. Oh, we don't even have them all either. I have them at Hobbymaker. I took them last week. Look at Sepia Splendor here. Look at that.
Wow.
It's
All
just
the different
insane,
colours.
isn't it? Let me bring it in. Look at all the different colours you're getting in there. It's mad, isn't it?
And you don't think it when you actually look at the little pots.
You don't. It's crazy, isn't it? And
No,
those,
it is.
honestly, those pots are going to last you an absolute lifetime,
definitely.
because you need to use so little. It's just crazy. And then the other set we have for you is set 2. Look at this. This looks like our adorable Scoreable Art Inky Blends,
Yes,
doesn't it?
It really does.
Isn't
Apart
it
from
fabulous?
This is very shiny.
And you can be creating it yourself with that shimmer, of
Yeah.
course, as well. So that is your pearlescent powders. All 12 of those for just £19.98 is an absolute bargain. It really, really is. To go with those, though, you do need some extra goodies. You just need them. You need them. So we have our water brush markers down to £4.99 from £9.99. Worth stocking up on if you've got these already. It's absolutely worth having another set, you know, just for misplacing, things like that. But also, if you are going to mix them and use them with your powders, sometimes the pigment can kind of go up into the brush a little bit. So just to save having to kind of really rinse them through, just have yourself a spare set. It's just much easier. And then also your spray bottles, because what you can do with your powders, of course, is create your own kind of glimmer mists. So you can add a little bit of powder to your spray bottle, add some water, give it a shake and have a spritz, and it will create a super shimmery, colourful background. It will look amazing. So again, if you maybe want to stock up and do a few different colours of this, grab your bottles while they're just £2.99. An absolute essential is your anti-static bag for these. So if you're going to be popping the powders on and using Versamark, if you've got any kind of fingerprints on your cardstock, your powders will stick to it, I can guarantee it. So using your anti-static bag first will just eradicate all of those oily fingerprints, get rid of them so that your powders will only go where you want them to stick. And then another essential, my goodness, I don't want to hold it the right way up because the bottom's open, I don't want it to all fall out, is our Superior stamping card in the Midnight Black, £5.99. How many sheets is in there, Em? Is it 20? 25. That's amazing value, isn't it? £5.99 for your Superior stamping card in Midnight Black. And this is perfect for using with your powders because it really makes them pop. Let me just get a sheet out for you because it is that super rich, gorgeous, matte black. It's just stunning, isn't it? And honestly, just using your powders on here, it's going to look insane. So yeah, absolutely essential. And then another really cool cardstock to use your powders on is our Stampin' Card in the Craft as well. Again, it's just going to give you a different kind of colour tone. Using it with your kind of sepias and things like that, it's going to look fabulous. Obviously watercolouring on here with your watercolour pencils as well. We've shown you that before, looks amazing. You can use your craft markers on here as well for a little bit of a different look. And this as well is only £5.99, and this also doesn't have 25 sheets, it has 30. How incredible is that? So saving £4 on that. And then we're going to go back over to Rach. What are we making?
Well, I have got a demo using the pearlescent powder, but I'm going to do that last.
Oh,
Because,
okay.
because as you can see, my fingers are pink already from this morning.
Honestly, what
So-
did you like?
And my desk is also pink as well.
It's okay.
So I'm going to do another demo using our craft markers.
Okay.
Now, I've already started this, so I wanted to see whether it actually worked, which it did.
This is always good news.
Because what I thought when I was planning these is that, so the main thing that you can do is obviously colour with them if you use stamps, but there's also different things that you can do, like the demo I've just done, and also this one. So this is using our mask that we've just bought out with the new ink pads, and I feel as though it's like geometric, dotty. So we're going to use this. Now I've already started to do it. So I'm using the purples for this, and I'm just going to go in with our chisel notch, and I'm just going to colour in the circles. Now this is quite a big mask, so it works perfectly. And we're just going to, and then after we're going to use our darker one
noise it
just to
makes.
shade. I know. You know what? I actually I like the noise. I think it could get annoying for some people.
I think it's
but
setting Emily on edge ever so slightly.
Don't worry, Emma. I've only got a few to do. And then we're going to go in. So you could spend ages trying to get like the right shading on this, and we're just going to go in with our darker one, and this is using the thinner notch, and we're just going to go in and just draw some little lines just round the bottom, and that's going to be.
Oh, that looks really cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And you could use this with quite a lot of your different masks, stencils, or anything like that. Yeah, it is that one. And then let's just go in with our colour that we've just had, just to blend it a little bit. Because where these are, so when you first put the ink down on your paper, it does look quite dark, but then it kind of like seeps into the paper, and it starts to get that really nice shadow on them. Let's just go in some of the ones that I've already done, just to make them a little bit more darker.
I'm loving this. It's going to look so cool.
Yeah, I've kind of got like a purpley theme going on, purpley pinky theme
Is that
going
you
on
just
today.
vibed for today?
I think it is. So, but this set, the purples, these ones are my favourite.
Yeah,
especially
I
these
love
colours that
these.
I'm using. And they look so good on their own. And then if you like use them together, they just
And you
look really
can
nice.
create this kind of colour blend just by using one colour as well, and you can kind of build up
Definitely,
those darker areas and those shadows. Again, it is just kind of having a play with these pens, like with your watercolours, like all your water-based things like our brush markers and our watercolour pencils and even our ink pads. I feel like you can just kind of get going with those straight away, whereas these just need a little bit more playing with, a little bit more practice.
Definitely. And that handbook is so useful.
It is.
It's got all that combination.
And it will help you select your colour choices for this. So if you wanted to do this in your blues, for example, in the handbook we have got so many different blue options. The sky blue, cornflower and cobalt is an amazing selection of colours. So yeah, just having a play with them.
Just have a little look.
Which 3 colours did you use there?
So I've got 559,
Yeah.
560, and then 484. for
Yeah,
the
that's
last
what
one.
we've got as the kind of
Yeah,
purpley combo
they
in
go
here.
so nice.
It does.
And then just carefully, so I'm going to carefully take that out. So when you
Ooh.
do it, just make sure that it is like quite secure on your paper.
Yeah,
you don't
so it
want
can't
to
move.
So now we've got this lovely effect, and that's using our pens. Right, so let's cut it down. We're going to make a card from this. So on the mask, there are some half circles. So I'm just going to use them as a guide
Yeah.
to around that. So then this becomes, use that one? Yeah, so this just becomes 2 notches below the 5 3/4. And then we're going to start to build this up now. So I've got some of our glittery cards.
Ooh.
I absolutely love this card. So let's just make a little mat for this. So we've just got a little bit of glitter just behind. I've also bought in, so this is one of our from the duo tones. And then we're gonna just make, so what do we have? Right, so let's just build this up to 6. So we've also got a 6-inch card vibe going on as well. Right, I'm just going to cut the edges of that because it is a bit.
We need a new blade in
I
here.
think
We're a
we
little
do
bit
need a new
fluffy.
blade. Right, so just give that a little bit of a trim, just so when we stick it down and it doesn't show.
Oh, there's some amazing projects in here. Some fabulous colouring.
I know there
I'm gonna show you a few in a
is.
sec because it's so fab.
Right, so let's just make sure that these all sit very nicely together. So before we stick it on, I've also brought in a piece of our parchment as well. And we're going to just, so this is going to sit on our card and we're going to stamp a sentiment on it. So let's go for 2.5 and then we can cut it down to size once we've stamped our sentiment. Now I have left my stamping press outside, so I'm gonna wing it. No, I can't see one. I did have a look at it earlier.
Oh no.
No, but that's all right. I think I will just about get away because it is quite a new ink.
Sure. I can go and grab you mine if you like.
That's okay. We'll just make sure that our ink is our stamp is very inked up. And so I'm gonna go for a baby card. So we've got Welcome Baby. Seeing as we're going all purple. And let's just stamp. And we'll just make sure that that's pressed down at every single part of our stamp. And then, yeah, there we go. So let's just take, so I'm going to just wrap it around this one, I think.
Oh, it looks fabulous, that.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love using parchment like this because you can still see your design underneath. And let's just fold that. And then we'll just put a little bit of tape on to hold it down. And let's just make sure that's nice and straight on our card. And then fold the other side as well. And let's just put another bit of tape on. And then we can start building this up and then stick it onto our card blank.
Mara says, my favourite colour is on this lovely card. It makes me think of the fizzy lifting drink room in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I do love it. Do love a good purple.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Alright, so let's make sure we got that on straight. And let's stick it to our next one. So we've got a bit more of a border around that one. And then, so I did bring in an 8x8 because I wasn't sure what size card it would turn into. So this is 6x6, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it to 6.25, I think, just so then we've got a little bit of white around, and I think that will look really nice.
It'll really make it pop, won't it?
Right, I'm just going to get that little pesky little bit at the top. Right, so I'm just going to stick this on with some double-sided tape. Now you could use foam pads if you wanted it to lift up off your card. Oh, don't want to take the whole tape off. Right, let's just make sure that we know where to stick it. And there we go.
Oh, it looks fabulous. Absolutely love that. How cool is that? Such a simple technique.
Yeah.
Kind of just using your markers through one of the masks, and we have so many available on the website as well. I just wanted to show you a few things in the handbook that are just amazing. So let me first of all show you this one, because this looks incredible.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Look at the rust on
That's
there as well.
amazing.
How amazing is that? That is
Wow.
so cool, isn't it?
That really is.
And like the reflection that you've got on there as well.
It looks
giving you
like
that
metal,
metallic
doesn't
feel.
it?
Yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it? And then let me show you this one here with the lilies.
Oh, that's pretty.
So just using your kind of blender and just one or two colours to get that real soft kind of look on the lilies there. It looks awesome, doesn't it? And then where was the other one? The flamingos look super cool. Just a little bit of shading on there. And then look at her pleats on her dress.
Oh.
All created with those markers, and just leaving some white space and creating that that shadowing.
Don't know, it looks so good.
Doesn't it look amazing?
Like,
Honestly.
I can imagine it taking like quite a long time, but the
results are
looks
totally
amazing.
worth it, yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
So £74.93 is going to get you that complete bundle. So not only is it going to get you all 14 sets of the pens, which gives you 84 pens in total, but it is going to get you that incredible handbook as well, which is just going to be an absolute lifesaver when it comes to these pens. It's just going to really help make your craft marker journey that little bit easier. Okay, I'm just going to quickly remind you of the Win It Weekly as well. So if you'd like to be in with the chance of winning this wonderful bundle of our Moonstone Dies Fairy Petals Ultimate Collection worth £59.96, then you just need to answer our question correctly, which is, it's right this time, how long does it take for a tree to reach the ideal Christmas tree height? Is it A, 3 years, B, 9 years, or C, 15 years? Let us know what you think the answer is. Do you know, on Saturday morning, I had a poorly baby at the weekend, so I was up during the night, and there was this programme on with, I can't think of his name now, he's on MasterChef, it's not John Terrell, Greg Wallace.
Oh,
And it was
yeah.
like Greg Wallace Christmas markets or something
Oh,
like
right,
that.
that
And he'd
sounds
gone to, I think it was Denmark, and he'd
Yeah.
gone out with his family while they were choosing the Christmas tree. And they were looking for it, and they were saying it had to be perfect all the way around, because
Oh,
they
okay.
actually put them in the middle of their living rooms and danced around them.
Wow.
I was like, how
Oh my
cool is
God,
that? I was like,
sounds
what?
Oh.
Do you think? And he was like, absolutely not.
No. Think
But
of
I
family
thought-
decorations,
Yeah.
like, because, you know, sometimes if it's against like your wall, you can get away with not putting it on
Can,
the
yeah,
back.
ours goes in the window, so ours has to have like 360
Yeah,
decks
yeah.
anyway. So I was like, we just need to move it into the
in the middle.
It's fine.
Makes
It's a-
sense.
It's a slimline one. I don't know what the problem is, but he wasn't down for it at all. He wasn't having any of it. Okay, I've got some more goodies for you. So again, I was completely engrossed. Things are in boxes. I don't know what these things are, but I'm very excited.
More excitement around.
I know. Right, let's make some space. Are you ready? Okay, our first one. I know what this one is. This was day 11, so this was yesterday. Construction glue, everybody's
Yes.
absolute favourites. 6 bottles of your incredible construction glue, £8.99 down from £11.99. What a great price that is. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this, but there is a little price increase coming next year on these. So
Oh, it's bound
now
to
would be a
isn't
good
it?
time to stock up before
Definitely.
the price goes up. But I didn't tell you that. So I would definitely be adding a few of these to my basket at £8.99 instead of £11.99. So that is your construction glue. We love construction glue. It is, it's life-changing, I think, for us crafters. High-tack tape mega buy. Wow, this is a good deal. Should be £17, is now £10. It's got 10 rolls, so you've got 5 of your 3mm, and you're going to get 5 of your 6mm as well. So let me show you the 3mm. It's super skinny, and then obviously your 6mm there is a little bit chunkier, but that just makes them £1 a roll, which is fantastic price for the high tack tape because it is a more expensive tape. And you do get, how much do you get on here? 5 meters. Yeah, it's 5 meters on each. So 50 meters
Wow.
of your high tack tape altogether. That's really good, isn't it? Do you know it says it in yards and inches? In the corner, I was like, I don't know what that is. No idea, but it does have the meters on there as well. So your high tack tape mega buy there, 10 rolls, perfect for, we use it a lot for like acetate. We use it in a lot of like kind of construction card making. I like to use it as well, like with Miri, you know, because it's a little bit stronger, isn't it? Because your Miri isn't porous, like using construction glue, I don't like to use it on there personally. I prefer to use something like a tape, which has got a better grip. Next we have got, not this, our white craft glue mega buy. I'm assuming that's this one. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at this.
Wow.
Look how, I mean, look how, oh, it's just so satisfying,
It
isn't
really
it?
is,
Look at it. 12 little bottles of your white craft glue mega buy. So they should be £12. They're now just £8. That's saving you £4 on those there, which is fantastic. Again, they're going to last you absolutely ages. They do have that twist kind of nozzle on the top there, so you can't lose the lid. It can't dry up because that bit just kind of pushes back through the nozzle when you close it. Again, great for kids because it is, you know, it's washable. It is a really good glue to have around, non-toxic, great for all craft projects. Next, we have got for you Glue Dots Mega Buy. Do you know what? I can't believe how much I love Glue Dots right now. They are so good for putting up like Christmas decorations, balloons.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
I've used them to
Banners,
put some pictures up on the wall, like, you know, photos and stuff. They're just brilliant. So in here, you're going to get 1,000 glue dots. 1,000
Wow.
glue dots for £10. That's incredible, isn't it?
That's a lot of glue dots.
Such a good value. It is, isn't it? But what would you do with 1,000 glue dots?
I know.
You could put 1,000 balloons up. It's just amazing. You know, you get those like kind of balloon arch kits. You don't need them anymore. Just get yourself some balloons.
Yeah, definitely.
And use the glue dots to glue them together. It's fantastic.
Yeah, because they'd be easy to take off as well, then, wouldn't they?
They're brilliant.
Perfect.
Absolutely brilliant. I love them. Just so useful. So that is your glue dots there. Then we have got, have I missed one out? No, it's next. Craft glue pen. Look at this one. Let's get these out. 6 of your craft glue pens for £6. Oh my word. £1 a pen. That's fantastic, isn't it? They do, of course, have a lid. They have a super fine snozzle on them. So great for your fine detail work if needed. And they do just have the little squeezers around the sides, so you can just give it a little squeeze and get the correct amount of glue coming out onto your project. Dries clear as well, but it's great for precision application, of course. So 6 of those for just £6. Oh, we've got all the essentials for you, haven't we, today?
Yeah, you could really stock up for next
You could,
year,
couldn't you? I don't know how this went back in. Oh, it's that way. Is that just some kind of magic going on in there then? And then we have our finger lift tape bundle. 10 rolls of your finger lift tape. You do use the finger lift?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. £8.80.
Oh,
It's a very random price, isn't it? Is that a percentage? Saves £9.20.
About like 55%.
I don't know. I don't know, it's random, isn't it? But £8.80 for your finger lift tape bundle. Contains 10 rolls there. You will get full ones because I feel like that one's been used, but you will get full ones. Fantastic value there. And your finger lift tape, if you haven't used it before, let me get you the one that I said was kind of used, that one. The way that it kind of works is, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, the tape kind of sits down the middle of that strip, so it's easier to get underneath to get the backing off. So if I can grab that, you'll be able to see. So the tape itself is thinner than the backing, so you can kind of get in and get the backing off easier. So that's obviously why it's called finger lift, because it does make it a little bit easier. So 10 rolls of that for just £8.80. Then we also have a foam pad mega buy. We all love a foam pad mega buy. I mean, I use them on every single card. It's hard to make a card without using them. Love, love, love our foam pad bundle. So you can choose from sheets or strips or large foam pads. So this one is your strips. So you're going to get your chunky strips, and you're also going to get your skinny strips. I don't know if you can just about see those on there. Then we've got our, oh, this one's random, Emily. It's got little teeny tinies, but then it's also got strips. Oh, is that your variety? Oh, it's your mixed sheet. Oh, that one's quite good then, isn't it? Because that's got all sorts in. It's got your big strips, it's got your skinny strips, it's got your teeny tiny squares, it's got your bigger squares. That is a good one. And then this one here has your large ones in. So it's got large squares, and then it's got the large rectangles. The rectangles are my favourite, I think.
Yeah, I keep on like swapping between large rectangles and large squares.
We all have a fave,
Yeah.
but you are allowed to change.
Definitely.
So they're £8, and then was this one more?
Yeah.
Was this one £10?
6 you get 20.
Oh, I see. So yeah, you get 20 in this one. I'm going to open this one because I want to see what's in it. So we've got the skinny strips. We've got, so 2 skinny strips. You've got 2 of the larger strips. So they're like kind of like about a centimetre. Then you're going to get 2 of your rectangles, my faves. Then you're going to get 2 of your rectangles, but 1mm depth. That's handy, isn't it?
Handy.
Then you're going to get 2 of your squares in the 2mm. Then you're going to get 2 of the squares in the 1mm. Then you're going to get, oh, these are cute as well because these are not teeny tiny squares, but they're not the big squares. They're like in betweenies. So in between your squares in 2mm, in between squares in 1mm, and then you're going to get teeny tiny squares in 2mm. These ones they're so dinky. They're perfect for your decollage though, you know, all them little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And then you're also going to get them in the 1mm as well. That is a good set, isn't
That
it?
is. You've got literally a bit of
You've got everything in there,
haven't
haven't you? So that is your foam pad mega buy. You're going to get 20 sheets in there. And that's it, I think. Yes, I've got everything. Did it in the right order. And all the prices were right on screen, Em.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. We sorted it. We had gremlins that changed all the prices, and not in a good way either. So we fixed it though. Okay, Rach. It's looking very pink over there.
I know. Right, let's get messy. Oh, don't.
I have to say,
I
the
know.
pink is potentially the worst colour for
I
staining.
think it is.
Yeah.
You should see my desk as well.
Oh my
I was like,
words.
oh God.
We all have white desks, by the way. Yeah.
So this is actually the purple.
Is it
Because
purple?
there's so much in it. Like the pink, so there's a bit of blue in there. When you try and wipe it off, it does turn a bit pink.
Just when it made everything go pink.
Yeah.
Okay, what we doing?
Right. So I wasn't quite sure like what to do with these. To be
Okay.
honest. So I was having a little bit of a play, and I thought, right, so I'm gonna put some of this onto
Onto your map.
my mat. I'm gonna
Okay.
just like very, very lightly.
So
like,
did you not watch
sprinkle it
my
on.
Technique Tuesday the other week, Rach? Where we did these?
I think I might have to watch it back.
Honestly.
Right. So we've got a little bit splattered
Yeah.
onto our mat, and I've also got
this is
our
gonna be
water bottle.
amazing.
And I think just
so
watching
cool,
it
isn't
like
it?
just go. But so let's just do it very carefully, and I think we need to do it from
Oh wow,
quite
look at all the
high up.
colours!
I know, I absolutely love that. I think it looks amazing. And then we've got some of our watercolour card, and so I haven't put like too much water
Yeah.
on because I don't want it to like go everywhere, but I just want it so so it's more that I can pick it up. So, and what's really cool is like it's a surprise every time that you lift it up.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's
You just never know what you're going to get till you turn it over. Oh, look at
look
that.
at all the colours in that.
That's like one of those
Absolutely,
pictures
I just can't.
when you
yeah.
see it on films, when people go and see what is it they go and see in this? Like, tell us what you see in this picture, and it's like something really bad and something really good. You know what? Are
yeah.
they called?
All right.
You know
Yeah,
those
I have
cards,
no
and you're like,
idea.
oh, I see a pink fluffy bunny, but someone else is
And
like,
you see like a dove. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to use my heat tool now just to dry it off. Now, if you wanted to, you could like then go on and spray it a bit more and like
Yeah.
move it around. But I'm really happy with actually
that
how
looks
that's
so
turned
cool.
out. So let's go in and just dry it off.
lots of things that were marked out of stock are now back in stock, you'll be pleased to know. I told you, that Dory and all her
Perfect.
gang,
I
they've all
know.
come and caused absolute bedlam this weekend.
They really have. It's like 2 weeks before Christmas.
I know,
and
how rude.
Yeah, they've stepped up their game a bit, haven't they?
Oh, we completely forgot about the elves last night.
Oh, did you?
Oh, my word. So I woke up this morning at like 6:45.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, my word, I've forgotten. So I just threw them in the fridge. Like, it wasn't,
I love
it was
it.
the most boring thing.
But he's in the fridge. And the kids,
I
they
just
love it though,
launched them
don't
in the
they?
fridge. Yeah. And Mark came in, like Joseph couldn't find them because he has like toast for breakfast in the cellar
okay.
on toast, so it's not in the fridge. So he'd not been in there yet. So Mark opened the fridge to get the milk out. And Mark was like, what are these doing in here? And Joseph's like, oh, I've been looking everywhere for him. And Mark was like, where's my chocolate gone? And like really made it into a story.
Bless him. See, we haven't done it this year. I think
Don't,
this is the
Rachel.
last year that we can get away
Don't
with
do it until you have to, honestly.
I just don't have time. I don't like just don't
not
have
even
time in
funny.
the morning or the evening.
I thought we'd have the weekend off, but Mark packed them as well.
Oh,
He
you're
actually,
kidding.
And Joseph was like, oh, the elves have come. I was like,
So, yes, of course I have. So I'm going to cut into this, which is a bit of a shame because I really liked it. But we're going to make it so it's 4 inches, and you've still got different parts. So you could like
yeah,
use
you
your
could
little
make
die
so many
cuts.
cards with that,
Yep,
couldn't you?
definitely. But I really like this little bit because you've got a bit of the white, but you've also got like the main colour that's spread across. So I've used our new stitched butterflies. Now these are the little dragonfly ones. I really like the little dragonflies. I think they're really cute.
They're really cute, aren't they?
So, and I've die cut these ones from, I don't know the names yet, from our new adorable score, but is it mauve? Like mauve? It's
Mauve.
like a mauve.
Mauve.
That's it, the really dark purple, but
Yeah.
it's such a lovely deep colour.
It's really
Right.
nice.
So let's just die cut. And I've also done some silver ones as well. So let's just die cut our last one. So we've got 3 of each here. And let's just take that off. Now I do have a pokey tool somewhere, but let's just use our scissors.
Oh, Michelle has given us the name for those cards,
Ah,
but I cannot pronounce that. Shash?
I have
Ink
no
block
idea.
cards. That's what I mean, though. Yeah.
We know what you mean. Oh, I've just squared
At least somebody knows what I'm on about.
So we're gonna I'm gonna stick the silver ones on first. I've just dropped my construction glue. That's alright. I'll just use this one.
Do you need another? I've got 6 here.
That's alright. I'll use this one because, and then I can show you the different glues. Let's take. I think that just needs to come off. Yeah, there we go. They're glued. They're so full of glue that you just need to just squeeze it in just a tiny little bit just to get some out.
Oh, they look so cute.
They do, and I think with the silver, it really makes like the colours like stand out a lot more. And you probably can't see it, but it's so shiny.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You have to give it a wibble in the camera when you stand it up, so we can see all the shimmery background.
Right, so we've also got our purples, and I think I may have lost one in transit. Or you can definitely tell it's Monday, but that's all right. We can do. Let's do 2 purples, and then we've got that middle one that just stays silver. So let's just stick our last one on. We can put this one at the bottom, and then we just got. So I've brought in with me these. Now these are from.
Oh, I love these.
I can't remember what's it. Type it.
Just my type.
Just my type.
Yeah.
And there's so many different like quotes, sentiments, lovely little thing.
Yeah.
Here. So we're gonna use. Let's use "Let Your Light Shine." It's very shiny. Alright, so we're just gonna cut that out. And
Heather
then-
has asked, when you've made a background with the prison powders and it's dry, can you stamp onto it after or not? You can indeed, Heather. What you might find though is where some of the like metallic-y pigment is, it might kind of shine through your stamp a little bit more, so it might not look
Oh,
as like an
yeah.
even stamp, but you can definitely stamp onto them.
Right, so let's just stick that a little bit up. Now, I think we just need to get some card to...
This is so
Yeah.
cute.
Right, that was the other one I did, so you can
Oh,
see that it's so much
yeah.
darker, but it just depends like how much powder you put down and also how much water you put onto it as well.
Yeah, again, it's just one of those you need to have a play with, don't you?
Definitely, and like the different effects that you can make from it, absolutely amazing. Right, so let's just have a little border. This. Oh, one of our little butterflies. Oh, it's 'cause he's got that little blob on. Let's just take that off and just put a little bit more glue on. Now you could use your little glue dots to stick them on
Oh,
as
you
well.
could.
Just cut them down a little bit. Right, so we've got one.
Oh, look at that colour, it's gorgeous.
I know, the new Adorable Scorebook,
Yeah.
there's some really, really lovely shades in there. And absolutely, at the moment, I've become quite obsessed with just like layering up 2 different
Yeah.
colour cards. I think it just goes so well. And then let's stick these on. Even though I don't have that much on my desk, I'm still losing everything. Absolutely terrible. Right. Let's stick these together. And then, so with this one, I'm gonna add it some foam pads to make it stand up. But see, normally I'd put the foam pads on the back of there, but because we were just letting them dragonflies dry, I'm gonna stick the foam pads just onto
Yeah.
here. So these ones are our squares. And let's just stick that down. So we've just got that little bit of a border.
Yeah, it's all it needs though, isn't
It
it?
definitely is. Right, and then I think, so I've bought in a 5x7 card now. I have cut this down from a 7x7. And yeah, I think we're going to leave it like that.
Nice.
And we've got a big white border going round. And there we go.
Wonderful. Look how cute that is.
Mm.
Look at that shimmer as well.
It does really
It's just
shine.
gorgeous, isn't it?
I know.
And you can't create that kind of background with
No, you
anything else other than
definitely
the
can't.
powders. You know, they're so, so cool. Absolutely incredible. We did do, like, it was a Technique Tuesday we did, wasn't it, with these? It wasn't that long ago either, was it? If you want to watch back and see some more things you can do with the powders, you can just obviously look through our Facebook Live. You can go through the hub and find those as well on the website and of course on YouTube. So you can just just jot down some of the techniques if you want to. But that is it for today. We brought you all sorts of wonderful goodies. But today is the last day of our 12 days of Christmas. Do all the offers finish tonight? At midnight. So do not hang around. Grab all of those incredible deals because at midnight it is going to end. So TV schedule tomorrow. Our lovely P Wheels will be back on Hobbymaker. She'll be there from 1 o'clock with the ink pads, giving us another look at some of the super cool things you can do with those. She's going to be envelope making at 2 o'clock. That was so busy yesterday on Natalie's show. And then at 5 o'clock, she's going to be bringing you our fabulous paper pads and that new Moonstone fringe die, which we'll be bringing you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I'm very, very excited. It is me and Bex tomorrow. So we'll be back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your Monday and we'll see you tomorrow.